Himanshu, I almost blew up $100,000. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but a book will always be judged by its cover.
What makes Beyond Trend different?
Never sell shoes. Okay? Only got one life. Now the choice is yours, how you want it.
नेपालमा यस्तो बिजनेस त चल्दै चल्दैन। नेपालमा ओरिजिनल जुत्ता कसले किन्ने जस्ता विभिन्न बनायरलाई पछाडी पार्दै creating trends, beating the odds, and most importantly, inspiring the youth through his socials. I'm Anish Dahal and you're watching Banking Samachar presents Swadesh Mai Sambhav Cha. And this video will be packed with topics like business, entrepreneurship, fitness, mindset. So buckle up and get ready to go through his day. Introducing founder of Beyond Trend and my amazing brother, Mr. Anish Dahal.
Hi, Himanshu.
Hello, how are you, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I hope you're doing well as well. I mean, we would go into your store directly, but as of bihanako intense gym session it's not going to be fair. So I think we should head to the gym.
Yeah, let's start from the workout part for the video.
All right. This has been such a good workout experience. हाम्रो दिनै वर्कआउटबाट सुरु भइरहेछ. I mean, what do you think are some traits that you found in the gym जुन चाहिँ हजुरले बिजनेसमा पनि युज गर्न सकिराख्नु भएको छ?
So yeah, I think there are two valuable things that I got through the gym. One is delayed gratification, and number two is taking full ownership of your stuff. Take it as brutal self-awareness. That's what I got through gym. These are
Definitely like self-discipline, self-awareness. I'm pretty sure it's very important. तर I'm very sure you didn't always have it. तपाईको यो फिटनेस भन्ने चिज त पछि आएको जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ है. When it comes to fitness, हजुरले when you started working out, did you see a lot of changes in people? अनि उनीहरूले चाहिँ तपाईलाई गर्ने व्यवहार, treatment, was there a difference? Like, and how?
So I think, Himanshu, absolutely 100% fitness, the way I look changed, how I was treated. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but a book will always be judged by its cover. But now whenever I walk into any room, people can sense that, the ingredients that are measured in me is something like self-control, disciplined guy that can take in charge and take care of things around him, whether be it business, fitness, family, anything. So yeah, that's how people perceive me and treat me backwards.
Definitely, because when you walk in a room, I can also sense the energy, right? Presence त मैले भनिराख्नुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्दैन. Everyone can tell by the videos. So, अनि in your opinion, what is harder to build? यत्रो भइसक्यो मैले बडी बनाउन खोजेको. Is it harder to build a business or is it harder to build physical fitness?
What do you think? I want to ask you that.
I think business होला, but I'm very confused. Like,
no. It's actually what it is like completely my perspective.
Okay.
Building a body is 10 times harder than building a business at one point of your life. In the starting, it looks like, people who are not in business think, oh my God, it must be hard or tough to build a business. But the thing is, like, in this fake and noisy world, you can fake your turnovers in business, but with body, you cannot just fake it. So, you cannot lie your way to abs, or you cannot just not do the effort and then get the results. But in business, you can delegate people, you can outsource stuff, you can do a lot of things. But in fitness, it's you versus you every day. So
I don't think you can get it. Oh my God, you just changed my perspective on that. So, what would you say came first in your life? तपाईको यो entrepreneurial mindset पहिला आयो कि self-discipline type को पहिला आयो?
With me, the entrepreneurial mindset was always there.
Oh wow.
But there was undisciplined chaos, in my life. And through fitness, I could actually learn about a lot of things. Especially, I could structure and place things in the right, perfect order and help me perform better in business and then do all my things that I'm doing. combined together. So it's like the body taught the mind how to progress better together.
Okay. Money and discipline ko lagi I'm trying so.
By the way, discipline, if you got final set to do, please go and do it now. Go get it done. So Imansu, yeah, this is how the store looks like.
Oh wow.
About all the donks here, I Pujan, how are you? So meet Pujan, I know he's the one who looks after sales directly. He's the main man behind Beyond. Oh, hell's friend. He's the co-founder of this store. This is our collection.
The boxes, the LEDs. Wow, this looks good. Azuka team and you have made quite a good store.
Yeah.
But I wonder what the most expensive pair out of all of these are.
The most, I see it. So yeah, this is the most expensive one, the Travis Scott Nike Air Jordan ko collab. Globally, this one's very high-brow shoe. Very much people targeted shoe. I want this in my life type ko Travis Scott ko collab. But this was team Samsung yo pani cha अहिले चाहिँ
Blazer.
अलि good piece मा चाहिँ so Nike Blazer र तिम्रो Off-White को collab हो यो चाहिँ. So yeah, we've got multiple options हैन. Jordans मा पनि त्यसपछि Forces were there, Dunks were there.
I see you've gotten into clothing pani earlier. Right?
Yeah, we used to sell clothing line, basically the streetwear is the basic clothing thing where you can pull it up anytime casual ma हैन. अनि अहिले चाहिँ यो चाहिँ हाम्रो recent आफ्नै Beyond Trend को product हो कि so we are now into clothing line. So this is our product and this is the store.
Wow.
You like it?
Yeah, it looks great. I mean, this is quite a store you've built, right? I'll be straightforward. Your internet man, jota त्यतै छ है Kiss My Ass को mural, the videos. What lit the bulb in your mind that made you want to resell sneakers here in Nepal?
So there's one thing that I run by, okay. So me and my team, in whatever we do, I lead the team not to chase trends. Okay? So what we do is like chase for something that builds an impact. हैन कुनै नयाँ क्रिएटिभ हुनु पर्यो or that solves a problem के नेपालको सिनमा चाहिँ प्रिमियम स्निकर रिसेलको सिनै थिएन कि though it was a global thing all over the world एकदम crazy massive भएर चाहिँ नेपालमा चाहिँ you can't buy एकदम ढुक्क भएर authentic sneakers के and then I saw that gap and then त्यहाँ एउटा ग्याप चाहिँ थियो म चाहिँ त्यो ग्यापमा ब्रिज भयो कि that's how I connected the market, the people in Nepal, providing them easy access, affordable access to the premium sneakers.
Right.
That was the motto of Beyond Trend since day one.
So that's how you guys are going beyond trend.
Yeah, wow. Something like that.
अब अहिले त since you started पहिला there was nothing. अहिले चाहिँ there are other sneaker resellers as well. What makes Beyond Trend different?
So yeah, I'll tell you the secret spicy recipe that Beyond Trend does or the magic. हाम्रो चाहिँ would never sell shoes, man. Sounds a bit strange, I'll explain you how. We sell experience, we sell identity. So यो नेपालको लागि यो store हामीले बनाउनु सबै everything was part of an experience. So I thought let's not create just a store, let's create an experience center. Everything, every small detail is crafted in order to bring the culture पनि uplift गर्ने, community like sneaker community पनि uplift गर्ने हैन. So that was the prime motto. We are selling actually an experience, not just shoes.
I mean, no doubt. We all saw the opening of this store. Coming into this store, I felt like this is a lifestyle,
Yeah.
So I understand exactly what you mean. Okay, so now we know why you started. Now we know how you did it. तर जहिले घाम त obviously लाग्दैन. What would you say were the biggest struggles you had to go through?
So regarding Beyond Trend ko setup, so I think major struggles were actually we're trying to sell authentic latest sneakers, building the trust in the market full of fakes. That was one of the major struggles. It was like, man, on my starting days, when I went out and said to people, even my friends or people that are related to me in some sort of other, I was telling them that I'm going to make the latest Jordans, Dunks, and Air Forces accessible in an affordable price. And I'm going to provide something that's going to guarantee you the pair is authentic. People used to laugh at me.
Damn.
But I wanted to prove it works. And we just executed, there were a lot of people telling me this won't work. How can this be possible? But I just put my head down, do the work, put the head down, do the work. And here we are today.
Obviously, action speaks louder, I know. But I'm pretty sure flaws are पनि कहिले काहीँ भइ नै रहन्छ. What would you say is
your biggest money mistakesहरू जसले चाहिँ taught you bigger lessons?
Money mistakes. So एउटा मेरो लाइफको इन्ट्रेस्टिङ मिस्टेक छ होइन that's gonna add up अझै weight to the story. मेरो स्टोरी चाहिँ it's like a comeback. I almost blew up $100,000 chasing a business dream, but without any plans or without any firm structure, knowledge or insights on the market. So yeah, I did that when I was 19 years old. And then I had struggling periods due to the mistake I made. I know if you've got money moving without knowledge or proper structure, it's like a ticking bomb,
Oh my god.
You invest it or you blow it, or
19 मा 1 CR plus, that's insane.
you're somewhere around there.
अब मनी म्यानेजमेन्ट त्यतिखेर थिएन भन्नुभयो. What would you say is the practice that you follow अथवा मनी म्यानेजमेन्ट प्र्याक्टिसेस चाहिँ अहिले के चाहिँ गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ that is helping you throughout? अब सेभ गर्नुहुन्छ कि इन्भेस्ट गर्नुहुन्छ कि how does this work like?
One thing is, I don't move my money for like ego or unnecessary stuffs, that's gonna give me temporary pleasure. I think one should put money to expand, not just to spend onto unnecessary things. And again, as I told you earlier, one should reinvest. किनकि तिम्रो के हुन्छ भने if you do not reinvest, तिमीले save गरेर जे गरेर पनि you'll be having money, to have hell lot of money चाहिँ you gotta reinvest के. अनि uncalculated risk नलियो. रिस्क लिने भन्छ मान्छेले, तर रिस्क पनि क्यालकुलेटेड लिनु पर्यो. अनि तिम्रो गट फिलिङ इन्ट्युसनले सपोर्टेड भएको, बट पेपरमा आउँदा चाहिँ नि त्यो प्रोसेस भ्यालिडेट हुनु पर्यो कि. So yeah, that's the principle. अहिले चाहिँ that I carry, होइन.
I'm so sorry, I keep going back to it, होइन. अब 1 CR down त्यो मलाई अझै गाह्रो भइरहेछ. तर अब त्यतिखेर त टाइम फ्रेम फरक थियो दाइ, होइन. When you were 19, अब markets were moving different, people were moving different, money was moving different, होइन. Right now, अहिले चाहिँ if you had to start over again, कुन चाहिँ money making pathमा चाहिँ would you suggest someone to walk on in the current time?
अहिले त we've been hearing, people to use AI is the future, and then भनेर सुनिरहेछ, होइन. If we could invest something into tech, I recently got into tech industry, होइन. This specifically we're building products in AI. Everything's going digital. Okay? The reason for us to go digital or not some old school ways, how we are carrying the interview or all this show, होइन. There's some impact in digital world, that's why we're doing it, होइन. So I would start over into tech or like in digital or एउटा यस्तो product or एउटा यस्तो buildings, होइन, that solves bigger problems. Problems of a lot of people. तिम्रो स्ट्रक्चरले चाहिँ नि सोल्युसन दिनु पर्यो बिगर प्रब्लम्स बिगर म्याथ्सलाई के.
ओके, भनेपछि तपाईँको पैसा कहीँ लगाउने भन्दा पनि फोकसिङ अन द राइट डिजिटल प्रडक्ट इज द वे टु गो राइट नाउ.
Mostly, yeah, for sure. On regards of how the world is moving, 100%.
डिजिटल प्रडक्ट इन्भेस्टमेन्ट भन्दै पनि देयर माइट बी पिपल हु स्टिल डोन्ट गेट इट. दे हेभ people with habits, होइन. अब हजुरले पनि भन्नुभएको छ नि डिसिप्लिन ह्याबिट्स, हामीले अघि जिममा पनि कुरा गरेका थियौँ. बट what would you say are some invisible habits जुन चाहिँ मान्छेलाई थाहा नै हुँदैन त्यही पनि गरेर हुन्छ, that keeps a person silently poor?
So Ismat, say how I think is like if you consume more than you create or if you spend more than you create, that's what is making most of the people where they are right now. Another thing is like if you move a lot with your emotions, that keeps you poor. If you hang around people that you do not want to be, like specifically since the money is topic, so if you hang around with broke people just talking about making money, there's not gonna be a productivity. So let's say hang out with people that are doing things you want to do, or be close to, be friends with people, or at least if you cannot even be friends, put them as someone that you have a mentor bhanera, हैन. So yeah, I think there creates a lot of things. मलाई नि young भन्दा, हैन, I know a lot of shit just like it, but when reality hits you hard,
of course,
when you get down to ground भन्दा नि मुनि के, not ground level, ground भन्दा, then you know, okay, I had a lot of things to learn. So that's where most of the teachings come. Yeah, I think these are all the reasons a lot of people are poor in today's world.
Okay, so move logically, emotionally त सोच्दै नसोच्ने, आफूले कति भित्राइरहेछ कति बाहिरिरहेछ त्यो चिजलाई फोकस गर्ने, अनि just reinvesting as much as you can.
100%.
Wow, that's amazing, Dai.
About time for lunch. Let's not talk too much.
Okay, sure, Dai. Let's move. Come on. Dai, we're here at Fields. We all know this place is known for its healthy breakfast, lunch, dinner, I know. I'm pretty sure we're going to be eating very clean. But it wasn't like this forever.
100%.
I really want to know. किनभने हजुरको इन्स्टाग्राममा मैले हजुरको त्यो फ्याट टु फिट जर्नी 130बाट some weight, I don't know, but त्यो वेटमा आउनु भएको एउटा फोटो देखेको थिएँ. It really inspired me as well because I also came from a similar journey. I would love to know your journey on how you became fit from a fat guy.
Before I started this journey, I was in fact similar or even worse guy than most of the guys. I used to have a drinking problem. I was not eating clean, was always eating junks and all these sugars. Yeah, down the line, when there's a point in every man's life when reality hits hard, and I think you take in charge of your life, you own your shit. So at one point it was like, this is too much, man. I can't have all this nonsense in my life. I need to restructure my life, get into a new environment, choose a different lifestyle. So yeah, all these healthy diet and stuffs were part of the plan.
यो reality check को कुरा गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ हजुरले. Can we dive deeper? Can we be more specific? What were you going through? What was Mr. Anish going through when he was a fat guy versus when he turned a fit guy? I mean, obviously.
I was probably 19, 20 years old. So I don't think a lot of guys get to face what I faced. And I wish nobody faces those stuffs because, I was tough. I got lesson from even the worst point of my life and I bounced back. So not everyone can do it, or like not everyone desires to go all through all those things. But I'm glad and lucky, even though that happened in my life today, looking back, a few years down the line, I feel glad that it happened to me because if you learn through a learner's mindset, if you see it through a hustler's mindset, there's only learning, there's only lessons or all those things. So yeah, when I was starting and when I had that kind of lifestyle, everything was tough, I was relying on wishful thinking. I wanted to be successful. I thought I would be successful, but I didn't have any traits that a successful guy would do. But today, whatever I do, I know it's gonna push me forward, it's gonna help me grow in a lot of aspects. So yeah, that's the major difference between Anish back then and Anish now.
अब यो चाहिँ मलाई आफैलाई बुझ्न मन लागेको चिजहरू हजुरसँग म कुरा गर्न चाहन्छु हैन. What was your first business? तपाईले के गर्नु भएको थियो first business चाहिँ?
Some sports marketing and stuff. And then on my early days, I used to be involved into a lot of real estate deals. So yeah, that's where I started.
Oh my god, I can relate with that because I was doing real estate as well. So, we're eating very clean. त्यसरी नै तपाईको diet, nutrition यो अहिलेलाई त हामी फलो गरिरहेका छौँ. त्यसरी नै लाइफमा अरू चिजको पनि we know what to do, right? We know what to eat, what nutritions to eat, what to do in life. यो XYZ स्टेप्सहरू लिनुपर्छ भन्ने कुरो त हामीलाई क्लियरली थाहा हुन्छ. But distractions always come in, temptations always come in. What would you say is something that a young person can do to stay on track always, Dai?
I think you should start avoiding cheap dopamine release. First भनेको.
Makes sense.
So एकछिनको रमाइलोले, if you're out of your track, why would you choose it? So if what you're consuming today, what you are taking today defines your future, would you take right things or the wrong things? Same with diet, works with anything in your life. Okay? If you want to be healthy, you gotta eat right. But what is don't eat healthy, you're gonna feel shit, you're not gonna achieve things in life. So now would you carefully choose what you want to put inside your body or not?
That's a brilliant perspective. Food, success, I know they go head to head. There are a lot of people who are watching who have not even started anything, I'm very sure. What would be the initial steps that anyone can do in order to obtain success?
When you know what you truly want in your life, you start chasing that. Might be podcasts, might be following people that you want to look like or be like. And throughout the process, you don't be like them. You create your unique identity that's similar to them.
So you know what I love about you? What is that? I really love that you're an extremist. Either there's 0,
that's true, yeah,
or there's 100. No in between. That's amazing too.
I'll tell you one quote, okay?
Okay.
It's not actually a quote, it's something I live by a few words. So You only got one life, Himansu. You only got one life.
Uh-huh.
Now the choice is yours, how you want to be.
It's almost like saying life is a movie and you're the main character.
100%. I think every day is a movie chapter. Imagine that way you'd do better things.
Stay there, of course. So, तर life is like a movie and you're the main character भन्दै गर्दा कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ के हुँदो रहेछ भन्दाखेरि here's a small story I had. One of my first businesses, it was a crystal store. And त्यो चाहिँ I scaled it from just like 20k investments बाट I got it into like 3 to 4 lakhs a month revenue मा पुरा थिएँ. अनि there was this कृषि agricultural based entrepreneur भनौँ न. अनि we had a chat, we had a deal. I sold it for more than 7 figures Nepali rupees.
It's amazing.
Nepali rupees though.
Still is amazing.
अनि त्यसपछि के भयो भन्दाखेरि I felt like the main character. But I started blowing money. Okay? First thing I did, I went to Java, सिधै full cash, रान्दे. त्यसपछि friends hang out, different dinners, clubs, bottle popping. So how would you say can someone prevent smaller wins to defeat long-term hunger?
So I think, Himansu, from write your story, there's something I can relate. So I think first thing, if you've not made it to the ultimate goal in your life, you should at so many times stay broke on purpose. Okay? Even though you're not broke, you should have that your mindset that you got so much to go and so much to achieve. Because we're distracted into celebrations and stuff for long term. Yeah? So in your wins, like you can celebrate for hours or like just days and few days, and then you can again go back, reset yourself into the day one mindset. Okay? That way, the hunger will always be there, and then you can be on your mission on a regular basis. Okay?
What a beautiful lunch we shared.
Yeah.
The convos we shared was also amazing. अब अघि हजुरले इनिशियल्स पनि भन्नुभयो, इनिशियल स्टेप्स यो गरेर चाहिँ we can do something भन्ने कुरा भन्नुभयो. Let's say, for example, some people have already followed those or discovered and followed those initial steps. Someone has made their first lakh. What advice would you give to someone who has freshly made their first lakh?
I would say don't touch it. Don't touch it. Buy leverage, not lifestyle. Something like, let that lakh duplicate itself. Let that lakh work into duplicating itself. And again, keep compounding till you have a comfortable lifestyle where you can invest in yourself and grow more.
Compounding with the first lakh. So they know, that's such an amazing concept. Abba, what would you say were some habits? This was the most exciting question I was waiting for my whole day. Right? What was the habits that you had to build to take you from your first lakh to your first crore?
Crazily reinvesting. Investing on yourself. Then seeking for a hell lot of knowledge. Maybe, treating every rupee you got like a soldier that's on a war.
Keep your money working for yourself.
100%.
Damn. Okay. About my questions, the whole day is gonna go by, But I have a very interesting question for you.
Okay.
What are the questions that you ask yourself off camera and when you're off business mode?
There's an ideal version of me. There's a version of me that does all the things without avoiding it, faces it. And so when I wake up every early morning, there's a certain process how I start my day. One of them includes looking in the mirror at myself, and I ask one question to myself.
What is it?
Am I being the man I admire?
Damn.
So yeah, that's how you reflect on yourself. The day you got to say no, there's some serious trouble or problem that needs to be solved. So are you becoming the man that you admire?
Wow.
In my case, I have my answer every morning. I smile and get out of my house and get into things that needs to be done. And then there's another thing now. This is really deep, that not every 25-year-old thinks, but I'm a bit deep about my plannings and my future.
Okay, wow.
Think of it as there's next generation that's coming from you. Most of us has to carry our legacy, no? Is the next generation inspired by that man? Do they respect him a lot? That's another point. Am I avoiding anything that needs to be faced or solved? So yeah, these are the things that I keep in track.
Never running from your challenges.
100%, man.
Head on, head first into it. Am I inspiring the youth? That is exactly what you're doing here.
Yeah. You know, like even 2-3 kids starting very young, if they would find motivation and inspiration through what I say, that's enough for me, man. Like 2-3 people changing their life for good is enough for me. Trading for the thousands or hundreds of hatred that basic living people do not get. Those who are addicted to living a mediocre life, I would love it, man.
You definitely inspire me, right? I think we should get back to work.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take you to my next work now. And there's one interesting thing. Right today, I have a contract signing with one of the very hot cakes in the country.
Oh, wow.
It's a B2B deal. So, yeah.
All right, let's go, brother. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I know you're super busy. You have 5 minutes my meeting. I have some rapid fire questions for you.
Rapid fire, 100%. Right, let's bring it up.
Work ethic or talent?
Work ethic, 100%.
Would you bet on logic or gut?
I'm a good guy.
Okay, most dangerous thing about you?
I don't stop. I never will.
Wow. One mindset quote that you live by?
Discipline buys you freedom.
Wow. One habit that you'll never skip?
My morning silence and then morning sweat and workouts.
Okay, would you be feared or respected?
I would like to be respected, but fear is a bonus.
Okay, your biggest purchase that felt unreal?
It was my first car. It wasn't just about the price.
Okay, so one money rule that you never broke?
Spending before earning.
Okay, 10 CR in the bank or 10 lakh people knowing your brand?
I think I would like 10 lakh people to know my brand, because if the attention is utilized, you can cash it anytime.
Okay, and how much cash would you feel safe with in the bank?
There's never a limit.
One fear that you have conquered?
Fear of rejection or fear of not being liked by everyone.
One thing you're still learning to control?
Restlessness. Sometimes I just push myself too much.
Wow, okay, I'll let you go for now.
I get.
We went through such a powerful and productive day as well.
Yeah.
You built an empire for yourself which is on autopilot. Bolidehi, if you had to lose everything but could keep only one lesson, what would it be like?
I think I've thought about losing things at some point of my life, but to be honest, Himanshu, what I think is, throw me anywhere in the world without access to anything, I think I'll rebuild it, because you can fail at times. Failure comes down the line, but if you keep your character, your mindset, and your knowledge, you can always rebuild yourself. I don't think failure is a problem, or like losing everything is a problem.
That's very powerful. I'm very sure you could rebuild it from start again.
Yeah.
This is quite an empire.
Yeah.
What would you say to your younger self? Not advice, but just the truth.
So yeah, something in form of truth I would say to my younger self, me being me, would be like, things would get dark, things would get tough, but stay who you are, stay sharp, stay lethal, believe in yourself, you make it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep.
That's what I would say.
Okay, so let's just say, for example,
Yeah.
this video would be something that someone would hear from you for the last time. What would you want people who are watching you currently to remember about you?
Your life
Mm.
is the product of the choices you make.
Mm.
Own it. You have full control of it. That's a power, not a problem.
Wow, what a lovely, amazing day I had with you, my brother.
Yeah, it was an amazing day with you too, Himanshu. And Wed, I think I got to know from the team it's your birthday. So yeah, I got prepared
Oh my God.
with something for you. So Himanshu, happy birthday.
Thanks,
Small
thank you.
joint.
Thank you
I
so much.
hope you keep winning in life.
Thank you.
I hope you like my gift. Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you so much. Means a lot from you, right? What a productive day we had. This was the start of something so massive that I had started. Ra, I am very sure with the dedication, with the perseverance, and with the passion that we went through हाम्रो Anish Dahal day, everyone who's watching can succeed as well because Swadesh Mai Sambhav Cha.